Fire, 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 fire. Alright, I'm ready. This is chat right here. They're buffed out, massive. They got their wicked sunglasses on. They got their tactical vest. They're running at me to see me in stream.
Hey guys, my name is Chad.
Hello,
Alpha
Chad.
Chad to you. We haven't really checked in on the alphas in a while because in 2021, 2022, there would be a new one spouting the craziest takes you'd ever heard. Like, women don't have hobbies, or you should tan your asshole. But now in 2025, that's just every Instagram reel. That's just every single Instagram reel that you ever see ever. It's kind of like pointing out a cow to your friends when you're driving through the city versus when you're driving through the country. They're not going to be very surprised.
True.
This is a cow farm. There's gonna be cows
It's
outside.
Andrew
Recently, I found
Tate.
2 alphas that
Andrew Moo Tate.
are so fascinating to me that I have to point them out to you, no matter where we're driving.
Who's this
You watch reels
guy?
for over an hour every day. Don't
I do not have Instagram installed on my phone. Who's with me?
do that. So do I. Then you've maybe seen this guy before.
His favorite whiskey, Johnny Walker. What do I do at duty free? Fucking Johnny Walker. That night, sipping the fucking Johnny Walker in the war room by myself with him, chilling.
Luke Belmar is a biohacking
This guy immediately pisses me off because he's doing the thing where he's overwhelming people with information and talking really fast and not letting people like respond by purposefully not pausing in between talking. Yeah, like he instantly pisses me off already.
crypto trading, e-commerce alpha
crypto!
finance bro millionaire.
Give me a $10 million contract every 4 months. You know?
By the way, I didn't realize what biohacking was until a few days ago. Apparently,
Is biohacking like taking care of your body and not eating like 10 Big Macs or something?
it just means changing your diet and routine to try and improve your life. That's
What?
obviously
No
a simplified definition, but
way.
based on the term they've been using, I thought it was a lot more serious than that.
Biohacking is your ability to reverse engineer life. Bio means life. Hacking through it is your ability to figure out the most optimal ways to experience life.
So you're min-maxing life. Wow. I bet people buy like 10 books off this guy.
So it kind of seems like they've just alpha-fied taking care of themselves. So I'm gonna film a podcast episode real quick because we need to convince ourselves we're doing something fiscally profitable in order to sincerely talk to each other. Sorry, dude, I can't. I'm biohacking. Bro, what? You're biohacking? That's crazy, dude. That's impressive, for real. Yeah, thanks. I know. I'll let you get back to it, okay? You focus up, all right? I'll talk to you later. Okay, see you, bro.
Oh!
It's actually one of the best apples I've ever fucking had. Luke posts a lot of clips
That's
of himself
good.
on various
I like
podcasts
apples.
saying things I think are meant to be insightful, but usually make no sense.
I think people need to start studying words. Look at a bank, right? What is a bank?
Riverbank.
Right. What does the river bank?
Didn't we watch a TikTok like or a Twitter video of 2 guys just saying words and like interconnecting them? Yeah, they were like parroting this style of like formatting. I hate this shit. It's like for idiots that want to feel smart.
Do it controls the flow. The flow
What?
of what? The flow of the current, the currency. If it's controlling the currency, it's also controlling
What?
the flow. The flow.
No way, what? The flow of my balls in your mouth? No way.
Of what? The cash flow.
He's always talking about his success and how much money he has, so he posts a lot of advice to people wanting to become more like him. Wealthy,
way.
cool, charismatic.
Because
Those streams were very helpful.
And a lot of his
How's nobody like just like karate chopped him in the throat?
videos are him explaining how we can start making money just like him. So let's go ahead and dive in. That's foreshadowing for later in the video. It'll make sense later. We'll get to that.
mention to me 5 people in your life right now that you give them a phone call and be like, yo, drop me a $250,000 wire. You need
What? I just sat down. Who asked a question like that?
those people, right? Because your net worth isn't calculated by the money that you have, but by the access that you have to money.
Here's the secret to being rich, guys. Ask rich people to
For
give you
money.
money. Pretend to be their friends so you can use them for personal financial gain. It's a side
Yeah.
hustle because you're hustling them. At the
Alana dropped me a $250,000 right away, my friend. Please add me on Discord, and I will promptly drop you a $250,000 in Bitcoin. Thank you for asking.
the end of this clip, he also says this.
You could be poor, but be in a federal position where you can print $100 billion and put it into any industry where you have prior investments. It's all
What is this verbal diarrhea shit? What?
about positioning.
Which is somehow even worse advice. If you guys want to make money, literally just make money. Print it yourself in your garage. It's all about positioning yourself into prison. Don't worry though, this is not the only groundbreaking advice he has for making money.
When was the last time you sat down with a blank piece of paper and just like brainstormed?
This fucking music, man. Do you know what I'm talking about? The fucking LeBron just like da, 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 da. Fucking super serious music.
Groundbreaking advice he has for making money.
When was the last time you sat down with a blank piece of paper and just like brainstormed? You heard that?
You ever heard of brains? Like, chat, I get so set off when people call me a grifter, and then people like this, they just exist. How can you call me a grifter when there's people like this that say, you ever heard of brainstorming, bro? Just drop $250,000, bro.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they have heard of that. He has so many people listening to him right now. They're hanging on every word he says, and he uses that opportunity to ask if they've ever heard of journaling.
I got a problem at the top. Give me a fucking 100 solutions for that problem. Oh, I don't know what to... Chill the fuck out. What is gonna happen? Relax, G.
This isn't gonna help anyone become rich alpha bros, so
Do you know what the problem is? Is that these people don't have dads. Yeah, that's the problem. Their dad could have told them to journal stuff, but they didn't because they don't have one. I feel bad, genuinely. It's not your fault you don't have a dad. Yeah, like, you were born into this life. Maybe your dad left or died. I don't know. It's sad. I really do pity them, because then they get scammed by people like this.
I feel like he must have some kind of other motivation for trying to get them to use paper. Like, maybe he secretly works at Dunder Mifflin. When's the last time you took a piece of paper and just...
wrote something down?
When was the last time you ordered 80 boxes of 8x10 in ultra white? Tipping your salesman 40%. Ever heard of it? Ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of that? Have you? And while we're at it, have you ever heard of today's sponsor? This video is sponsored by Midas Merch. Midas Merch is a free to download mobile game that you can play on your phone even if you don't have Wi-Fi. You could play it on a flight, you could play it in the woods, or in a basement with really thick walls. In Midas Merch, you team up with King Midas and Queen Leah after the evil goddess Nyx casts her shadow over the gardens of gold. How could she do this? She's so evil.
No
and also,
way.
she's hot. Oh no, I hope she doesn't cast her shadow on me. It's up to us to save the gardens of gold and restore them to their shining glory by merging items. Merging these sunbursts will brighten the garden and also free these little creatures
I've seen
from
a
the cages
million
that
games
Nyx has
like
been
this.
putting
This
them
is
in.
so
Stop it,
strong.
Nyx. Put me in a cage instead. You can even merge these cute little creatures and
Yes,
evolve them into higher
queen.
levels, aka into cooler looking creatures. The more of these
I need to
creatures
make a
you have,
VTuber
the faster
version
you'll
of
be
this,
able to save
chat.
the gardens of gold from the evil goddess of night, who keeps calling me sweetie and also kitten. So we're basically a thing. If you want to check out Midas Merge, just click the link in the description or
She's
use the
a
QR code here.
lesbian.
And if you're one of the first 100 people to use my link, you'll get this level 2 turtle named after me. You'll get your very own Chat turtle that looks just like me. Just kidding, it doesn't. That
No
would be scary.
way.
Thank you to Midas Merge for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. These haven't really been helpful so far, so let's watch this one, literally called Luke Belmar's Steps to Be Rich. This has gotta be
Let's
what we're
go.
looking for.
1. Go get spring water. Don't drink Dasani purified water. It's gonna fuck you up.
Water.
I mean, to be fair, Dasani does taste like shit, so he's onto something, chat.
Is gonna fuck me up.
2. Once you have a little bit of money, start eating super clean, super organic. Understand that the
Okay,
food that you consume has
Yep.
pesticides, has chemicals.
Oh my
I have
god, no
money,
way,
which I still
what?
don't have, because that's what this tutorial is supposed to tell me.
Don't use a microwave. Microwave, you're literally cooking your food.
Microwave.
Your microwave literally cooks your food. Huh. It's almost like it heats up the water particles inside of the water and makes it hot, and therefore it cooks it. Yeah, eat your food raw, bitch!
Will cook food.
Neglect celebrities. Don't give a f celebrities. They're just dirt.
Ignore
Okay, based.
celebrities, even though we're supposed to be making rich friends, and they probably won't want to be our friend if we call them dirt and stuff.
Yo, drop me a $250,000 wire.
He's a dirt pig.
For someone who's always talking about
Dirt
the
pig,
meaning
dude.
of words,
I think people need to start studying words.
he seems to not understand the ones in step by step. We still don't know how to get rich like him. This wasn't even unhelpful advice. This was advice for after we've done the thing we needed advice for. What's up, guys?
He's literally the like physical embodiment of a guide to a book that says that it's gonna fix your life, but all it does, it says wake up early, maximize your screen time, or sorry, minimize your screen time, drink lots of water, work out, exercise, walk your dog, and then they sell you that book for like $30.
Guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to tie a shoe. This is just a quick step-by-step. As you can see, my shoes are already tied. Go fuck yourself. Don't put food in here, by the way. It'll make it cold.
Shit!
Be careful. Is that Chris Hemsworth? Oh, it's me, Chris Hemsworth. Get the fuck out of here, Chris. I'm gonna beat you up. You're gonna be so Thor tomorrow. I think one of the funniest things about Luke, though, is that he is completely obsessed with the Tates brothers. You know, the convicted human traffickers. You know, some of the worst people on the planet, some of the worst people alive right now. He talks about Andrew's brother Tristan so frequently and with so much excitement.
He wants to suck him off in real life.
But it's like he's a freshman in high school, getting to hang out with the mean, popular seniors.
Tristan Tate got us lit on Blue Label, Johnny Walker, $250 cigars, $500 cigars, right? What an experience. So we're gonna go hang out with them today again. Dude, the guy did a 5-day fast. First thing how he breaks his fast, cigars and whiskey. And still out.
That's not, he's probably lying to you. I've done fasting and it sucks. You're literally trembling, like, if you do like an actual fast, you're trembling. You are not gonna fucking have a cigar and whiskey. You probably ate before that, you stupid bitch.
Runs this. What a G, bro.
Dude, this guy starved himself, spent $1,000 on consumable goods,
What?
and still trafficked women right after. That guy is sick, dude. In the head, he's fucked up.
Your favorite car, bro?
The red one, the Aston Martin.
Tristan thinks well, guys.
What?
Critical thinking. I fucking love it.
Hello? Who, Luke? Yeah, he's here. One sec. It's Krispy Kreme. They said they want to offer you a job. They said because you're so good at glazing. He didn't even explain his thought process for why this is his favorite car. He just said the color. He literally just said the color of the car. That didn't even take regular thinking.
The red one.
The red
Luke
one,
reacts
bro.
to everything Tristan says like Tristan is paying him, which he might be.
Yo, drop me a $250,000 wire.
Tristan take piece of dirt. Allegedly, most definitely, allegedly, 1000% for sure, no doubt in my mind, allegedly.
She's
it's
way
like
too
Luke
worried
is on
about getting
payroll
sued.
and he's trying to keep his job. I think we should move this filing cabinet over there. Yes. Genius. That's why this guy's in charge, right? No, actually, I hate that spot. That's the worst spot in the building. And I've always thought that. I've always
Fucking yes man.
said
That's
that.
crazy.
I don't know. Maybe we should move the filing cabinet
Why
to
can't you be
to
yes
my
man,
butt.
chat? I see it
Then
in
it'll
other
be in the
people's
way.
chats.
How will I kiss it? Your butt. How will I hold it and kiss it and make out with it? Then? It's so crazy whenever people talk about the Tates like they're literal gods because again, they're convicted human traffickers, and second, the least alpha thing you can do is look up to a man. Like, why are you looking up?
Look down.
What were you doing down there? It's also such a public way to announce what kind of person you are to the world. Like, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to end up. This is your
Yes,
guy.
I wanna be a
Wooly
trafficker.
Willy is your guy. I think this gives a pretty good idea of what kind of person Luke Belmar is, because wanting to be around the Tate brothers is like wanting to be inside a toilet bowl, because it means you're probably a big piece of shit. The water advice is pretty
Or licking their taint because they're the Taint brothers.
recurrent in all of Luke's teachings. It keeps coming up.
You can do Mountain Valley spring water. You can do Avian.
Evian. I love Evian.
Yeah, those are good ones.
Tastes good.
Wow, that's crazy. Those are the most expensive brands, man.
Fiji? No.
He refuses to drink any regular water. It has to be specifically approved brands of bottled water. And he tends to project this mindset onto others around him.
Today I went to the dentist and she's like, can you rinse out your mouth? And I'm like, I'm not rinsing out my mouth with this tap water.
Oh my god, what?
Even the monkey knows. Natural spring water. None of this tap water bullshit, bro.
The monkey was
What if the monkey's just not thirsty, bro? I love that people actually unironically believe this shit.
drinking the water, though. It seemed like it was having a good time until you approached it
Oh,
with
it
the
even
gentleness
had.
of a
Wait,
thug.
actually.
Be even more monkeys know water is bad. I feel like once again it was inspired by the Taint brothers and Andrew always talking about bottles of water. I mean bottle
Yeah, deciding will give you
water.
cancer.
Bottles of water. I don't know when or why this mindset started, but maybe this clip has something to do with it.
Hey, your little 13-year-old daughter has acne. Let's put her on birth control to regulate her emotions. And now you put 100 million women in the United States on birth control. It goes to your urine. That estrogen goes into the water. So now you have all these feminized men drinking.
Is he okay? Hold on, pause. I will agree that putting birth control on 13-year-old girls can fuck them up. However, pissing into the water and then implying that it's feminizing men, that's a reach, okay? Like, what? So tap water equals piss and they don't filter it and they put it back into the tap water and you're drinking 13-year-old girl piss. What are you, a fucking pedophile?
This tap water.
I guess this explains his and his fellow alpha's fear of water, because the mark of a true alpha is being scared of the basis of pretty much all life. We're not scared of anything. Except for 71% of the planet. He also has a tendency to make up numbers, which isn't a great characteristic to have as a finance expert.
Now you have 100 million women urinating highly estrogenated urine.
Where did 100 million come
Into the river and then they go and drink it. Yeah, is that what he's implying?
from? I love making up numbers based on nothing. I like my statistics how I like my hemorrhoids. Extracted from my ass. People who typically use birth control are in the age range of like 15 to 45. It's different for everybody. That age range in the US is only 66 women. 66 million. Not just, there's actually 66 women in the US and I'm one of them. I'm the best one. And of that number, only about 15% use the pill. So that's less than 10 million. Where did all those extra millions come from? I thought this guy was supposed to know all about millions.
I've been able to capitalize on this digital gold rush. I've been able to generate millions of dollars.
Sure hope this isn't the same math he's using
by fucking scamming people out of crypto
to calculate his net worth. So overall, with assets and investments, I'm probably worth around 20 million. Nice. What about liquid? Where? It's actually totally fine that we haven't learned anything of value yet from these videos because Luke has an online course that he sells.
Now I can tell you, as a matter of fact, that there's people your age making an absolute fucking killing online, whether it's through e-commerce, drop shipping, crypto.
Oh my god. I feel like all it takes is to get educated for like 5 minutes and realize that everybody drop shipping is already successful and you getting into an oversaturated market is just like you inviting yourself to get fucked. It's insane.
He has an online course that makes him most, if not all of his income. What? What is happening? Who could have seen this happening? Why didn't you warn us both? It's technically not just courses he's selling. It's actually a club where you get exclusive opportunities to connect with fellow entrepreneurs, which is something you can do on Instagram.
All you have to do is comment the words Capital Club, and I'll send you a private link so that you can tune into this private event.
Do you guys
do people actually buy into that it's a private link just meant for them?
Think it's private? Sorry guys, I just didn't catch if it was private or not. Could you guys let me know if it was private or not? Here are some examples of the exclusive connections you can make after giving Luke and his entourage up to $15,000.
What?
Full-time trading.
Full-time trading?
Yeah.
What markets?
Forex and commodities.
Where's my commodity? All right, there you go. Connect. All right, doesn't matter. Connect. Doesn't matter. Connect.
You'll also receive priceless mentoring like this.
Are you going to the gym every day? No, you're not. Are you sleeping well?
Chat? Are you going to the gym every day? No, you're not. Shut up. Are you sleeping well? No, you're not. Go to sleep right now. These people are unbelievable. Who buys into this shit? You really are targeting the lowest of the IQ, I swear.
No, you're not. I see eye bags under your eyes. So what you need to... Bro, look at me.
Bro, look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me. Fucking smack him around.
Inspirational,
fucking
right?
smack him around.
Otherwise, it would just seem like he's making fun of this person's appearance.
I see eye bags under your eyes.
Do you work out? Don't answer. I know you don't. Do you wash your face? No. Your pores are like craters. What am I looking at? I can't tell if I'm looking at skin.
You fucking disgusting human being.
Look at me. Look at me. I slept with your mom. Okay?
True.
Now that we've mastered the financial aspect of alphafication,
she's learning from me, chat.
Let's move on to the physical one by learning from our next alpha, Ashton Hall.
Okay, but this one's really funny.
He can run very, very fast for undisclosed distances. He can dive into water. He can dive his face into water. Ashton Hall is a daily routine influencer who shows himself throughout the day as he gets ready to go places and then does things at those places. By the way, Chris James.
Why does he crab walk?
That's how I learned about this guy, because I deleted X from my phone. I couldn't stand to be there or look at it anymore. So everybody say thank you, Chris James. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is he gone? Thank God. That guy has 2 first names. Like, how many do you need? Don't be greedy. Ashton has been getting a lot of attention over this last month for how crazy and unrealistic his routine is. For example, he starts the day by waking up at 3:50 or 3:55 in the morning.
What? Can anybody find my tweet of that Pixo made, the animation of me parodying his, like... Oh wait, I found it. Hold on. Well, I'll show it just after this. This is crazy, man.
To do that. The sun's not out, so you can't see anything. Businesses aren't open, so you can't go anywhere. The worms aren't even awake, so he can't even get one of those even. I'm a little biased though, because I hate early risers. I don't mean I hate rising early. I mean I hate people who rise early. The people.
Yeah, but he's faking it. Like, honestly, this guy faked the whole thing. There's no way he was doing that at 3:50 a.m. Slurs! Shower time. You are fat and bald, chat. We buried it. Thank you, Pixar, by the way. This is an amazing fucking video.
That I know who wake up absurdly early in the morning
good.
only do it so they can tell
That's
me
my
about
life.
it. Obviously, if your schedule demands it,
I am an alpha influencer. Don't say otherwise.
that's different, but I hate when people act like waking up early is a productive achievement in and of itself. You're just waking up at a different time.
And you get tired earlier. Like, who the fuck wants to have that happen?
That doesn't mean that it's a better time, especially if you're like Ashton Hall and went to bed at 7 p.m.
That sounds so miserable, low-key. He got the Bible.
You're actually sleeping more than most people. He goes to sleep at 7 and then doesn't wake up until 3:50 in the morning. That's almost 9 hours of sleep. Why am I doing so much math in this video? His morning routine video that went super viral says this in the caption: day 191 of the morning routine that changed my life. 3:50 a.m. to 9:30 a.m.
This guy farmed the ever-loving fuck out of the internet, man.
Sin lives late at night. If you're dealing with a weak mind, bad decisions, or lack of productivity, go to sleep early. Sin lives late at night. It's still night when you wake up. Sin is still around. He says variations of this phrase a lot.
Sin.
What do you mean, how do I wake up at 3:50 a.m.? Listen, I go to...
He's faking it. There's no way this is the sunlight. Oh, this is 6:10? Okay, never mind. I don't know, man. He was faking it.
sleep early because temptation lives late at night.
But if your willpower goes away the second the sun goes down, you probably have really weak willpower. You're still the same person no matter what time it is. So if you're making bad decisions, you can still do that during the day. Hey, you want to be in this 70-person orgy with us? There is nothing.
What?
I'd like more. Sure. I can't even
Orgies,
begin to
ew.
express how much
That's
I want to do
sex.
this and how long I've wanted to do this and how much I appreciate you asking me and including me in this. What time is it? It's 5 a.m. I can't do this. But you just said you were gonna... I'm not that person anymore. It was 10 seconds ago. Ashton spends the rest of his mornings doing various things between each round of putting his face into ice water.
Nice. With banana peels and oranges. Tasty, bro.
Putting his face into ice water is kind of like his checkpoint throughout the day. And he only does it with a specific brand of bottled water. He doesn't use tap water.
Why? And these he has boxes of them? Sponsor? Yeah, probably. Actually, that's a good point. It's probably a sponsor chat. Who does this? Why is he gonna shake his titties around? What are you, a VTuber? Look at those titties shaking.
He doesn't even use tap water to rinse his mouth after brushing his teeth. Luke Belmar
That's so
beaming.
extra, man.
Mouth with this tap water.
He's smiling with his teeth that are untainted by regular plain water. The only taint in his mouth is Tristan. Sometimes Ashton will show himself doing his skincare and hair care routine.
The mouth tape I will never understand. Is that for like snoring?
Hey, do you
I thought he was gonna shave his nipple off.
want it to grow or not? These two things just canceled each other out. I'm getting mixed signals. He just row gained and then row lost. He also uses Sensodyne toothpaste, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like maybe his teeth would be less sensitive if he didn't constantly expose them to iced water.
True.
After Ashton is done
it's
waking up
ice
in the mornings, he
cold.
usually goes onto his balcony to drink more water. My favorite part of this is when he squats after finishing his push-ups to drink more water.
He looks like Wide Duck ass when he does that. Where is it? Show it to me. Aw, why did she censor his butt, man? The best part about this is that he has a censored butt right here. Oh, not censored, but you can see his butt. He like kind of squats down. Like, why did she cut out this part? Keep playing it. Okay, does she actually show it though? God damn!
My favorite part of this is when he squats after finishing his push-ups to drink more water. Because the wind moves his pant legs around, but when I first saw it, I just thought his legs were shaking. Yep, just finished doing push-ups for 16 minutes straight. That is actually literally gonna make my legs hurt tomorrow. One of the weird things about Ashton's content is how his
She did not focus enough on how fucking cheeked up that motherfucker is.
wife is included
That's a
in it. Actually,
crime.
it doesn't even feel right to use the word included because she's not included. It's just her hands. She doesn't have a name or a face. She's literally just a pair of hands. Usually when other
She's
people
a
show up in
woman.
his videos, they're
That's the
actually
correct
shown.
place. Women shall not speak. They are to be seen, not heard. Is that his posse? Hell yeah.
But not her.
Me and the smugglers.
She's just here to serve. She brings him water to dip his face in, obviously. She serves him his meals, and he doesn't even look at her.
Guys, do you think it's intentional? Probably not.
Thank you.
He does say thank you. He does say thank you. Is that maple syrup?
Why does
Ew, he put maple syrup on eggs?
he need someone to bring him food
Ew.
anyway? He's been awake for 5 hours at this point, and he couldn't find time to scramble an egg. He could have just done it here when he stood in place for 4 minutes straight.
Me contemplating my life, bro.
He could have just stood in front of an oven instead, or a stove. I mean, can you cook eggs in an oven? I don't know. My wife makes them for me. His wife's hands also pick up his messes. They clean up after him. She cuts up his bananas so he doesn't have to
He's
eat
so
them the gay
clumsy.
way. She even has to dress him sometimes.
I don't know why this is so funny to me.
Times.
What? You want to know what it reminds me of? My dog has a fucking harness like this. Like, it just makes me think that my dog is like Ashton Hall, man. Because I have to put it on my dog and like clip them together. Holy shit.
The way these are filmed makes it seem like he is a knight preparing for some kind of jousting tournament, and she's
That's too glorious. I just think of a doggo.
a squire. She's just there.
Your chain, sire. I am but a lowly street urchin, and it is my greatest honor to place this adornment upon your regal nape. break a leg, break both, I fucking hate you.
And this is definitely intentional. He definitely wants to come across as if he
Very
is
alpha.
basically royalty, with people escorting him places and carrying his stuff for him. He even has his wife draw him a bath.
That's a nice thing to do.
Hey.
Holy shit, he's eating in the bath? Wow, dude, what an alpha trait.
And it works. He definitely comes across that way. He does seem...
He ate like a full like plate of salmon and shrimp and steak. Damn, dude. Look at the fillet on the fucking salmon. That's huge.
And it works. He definitely comes across that way. He does seem like he's royalty because he's a little princess. Ashton is also a self-acclaimed fitness coach, so he shows us a lot of his workout routines.
It's also really high up.
And I say self-acclaimed because literally anyone can say they're a fitness coach. You don't have to have...
Chat, I always thought it was really cringe when I ran if I made any noise, so I'd get stitches a lot. Yeah, I'd get really bad hip stitches.
Have any kind of certification to say that. You also don't need any kind of certification to have an app where you sell fitness courses for $20 a month or $90 a week. You can just do that. Fitness coach. Yeah, he's fitness coach into the back of his car. The production quality of his running videos is insane.
Bro,
They have two camera.
Look at the car next to him.
They have two.
We have so
camera
many
rigs set up
shots,
in
bro.
2 different cars so they can drive.
Why are they wearing like ski masks? I don't understand.
On either side.
What is the point in that? Wind protection? Guys, I think you're coping. I don't think it's for to act thug. I don't know what acting thug means, chat.
Side of him and film him running in super high def.
Bro, why?
They've got him in slow
What's
motion.
the music,
He's
man?
covered in sweat by the end, and you would be too if you ran for less than 10 minutes. Less
True.
than 10 minutes. He doesn't even run for 10 minutes. He starts running at 7:27, and by 7:36, according to him, he's done running. He's done standing too. He's in the air. He already did 4 minutes of that this morning. He doesn't need to do any more. He spent more time prepping and traveling to this location than he did running at this location. He could have just run down the stairs at his building instead of taking the elevator.
I was honestly surprised because I genuinely thought it was like a gay OF promotion.
And saved himself like an hour and a half. Does that even count as a workout at that point? This is more like fleeing. He just briefly fled. He also tends to make a lot of noise during these intense runs. Wait, what's he saying? Guys, he's saying ice. Guys, he's scared of the ice water. That's why he's running away. His teeth can't take it anymore.
He needs more
Sensodyne. The hands must be
Sensodyne.
controlling him. They're making him do this. She's not serving him. She's serving torturous villain, baddie, bitch, puppy, slay, mother, The only reason guys like this are able to maintain these routines or waste time talking about what kind of bottled water is best
People buy that shit, man.
because they're already rich. They didn't get rich because of these routines.
No, not even. I wouldn't even go that far. Some of these people rent these items and these people. They're not actually that rich.
They have these routines because they are rich. They have someone doing their chores for them. They have someone taking their car to get their oil
all
changed. They don't
fugazi,
do
chat.
regular people stuff. They're bored. They've got to do something. Just make sure you're not comparing yourself and the things you're doing to these optimized alphas or anyone online who seems like they have a productively maximized routine. Because first of all, there's no such thing as a perfect routine. We have butt cheeks. It's not that serious. And second of all, they're easy to fake. Even I could fake the perfect routine if I just took everything I've learned from Ashton and Luke today and combined them. And I
don't know about that.
Right now.
Whoa, she turned into a turtle. Mountain Dew. Oh, that's the Aspen diet. Ooh. She didn't even eat it! No way. That's some good Mountain Dew right there. Just drown yourself. Are you gonna drown yourself? Oh. Another one. Ooh, a fanny pack. Ooh. Dude. Ew! A pad over your face! Wow. She's so fitness. Ah! Run! Get away from the Mountain Dew! Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no. Oh. Oh, Halo music. Oh. It was his fucked up ass head, man. Wow. He's a true leader, chat. Praise be to Andrew Tate Butthole. The Tate boy.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
That was fantastic, chat. Maybe I should be a fitness influencer. Except, like, instead of fitness influencer, it'll be how many Big Macs I can fit into my mouth-ness influencer. That sounds like a better time. How many Big Macs can you fitness in your mouth? At least 10? Damn, that's a lot. I don't know, chat. I don't think I can live up to your expectations. I'm gonna quit. 10 is a lot. Anyway. Andrew Tate, everybody! I'm just kidding. Go check out Chad. She's super cool, super nice.